That's what you do. You buy these clothes that cost money and make a difference in it. But we never do that.
Never complains, gets up, gets on with a smile on his face.
You just want you to sit in your chair and go hip hip hooray for the Western press and the Western narrative, regurgitating the same old every single day without the truth. If you haven't seen it before, please watch the first two episodes, the second series. Stallone.
We are on the site of the castle.
And it was the first time the Beatles had really stopped being semi-professional almost.
Look at that.
Absolutely fascinating.
Good morning, one and all. Yes, on this bright Saturday morning. Tomorrow we play football. Today it's films. Like this fella here. Coordination's terrible, you know. Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow. Not talking about him or the Pirates of the Caribbean. But I watched two films and really worth a watch. Two cracking ones. On YouTube, believe it or not. One is called Indictment. And it's a true story about a family who run a play school sort of thing, you know, a nursery. And they get accused. One of the mothers accuses the group, the family, of molesting their child, a little boy. It's a cracking, honestly, it's anything to do with child molestation is a no-no. You know that. I know that. But watch this. Watch this. It's harrowing, to say the least. Harrowing. And the other one is another good one. I'll tell you who's in the Indictment one. It's the Indictment, McFarlane. Right? Indictment, McFarlane. So if you search that, you'll get it and watch it. James Woods in it. James Woods. He's a lawyer. Watch it. Really good. True story, as I said. And the other one is The Illusionist, with Edward Norton. Edward Norton's a great actor, along with, we just mentioned James Woods, very good actor, you know. And his house just burnt down, didn't it, in them fires. I'm not laughing at that, like, but the irony that these multi-millionaire actors and but honestly, watch Indictment and The Illusionist with Edward Norton about a magician. It's good. It's great cast as well. Rufus Sewell's in it. Rufus Sewell. I like Rufus Sewell. I like Edward Norton as well. But Rufus Sewell's a very good actor. So they're the two recommendations of watching a couple of films on YouTube. Daryl, Frankie, hello Daryl. Leader Wizkid. Morning Frank, just wanted to pop in and say hello. Can't hang around. Got lots to do today. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Hope you have a good day. Doing loads. Whatever loads you're doing, I hope it's great for you. And don't pull any muscles. That's a bit of advice from me. Zara says, fun time, Frankie. Fun time. Wish it could be. Wish it could be. Fun time. I've never seen, believe it or not, I've never seen any of these films, you know. Where's Jack Sparrow there? Never seen any of them. Ever. Not one. Pirates of the Caribbean. Type enough for me, to be honest. Excuse me. And Daryl says, Nick Cage is my favourite actor. Absolutely brilliant actor. I like Nick Cage myself. He's made some fantastic films. Really fantastic films. One of them is a very clever film called Knowing. Cracking film. And he's in one, you can get it on YouTube, and it's called Takarov. I think they fucking changed the titles, you know, on YouTube. They do change the titles. And when you change your title, you know, I'm saying Takarov. But, you know, if you can get it like Takarov up on YouTube, it's a great film with Nick Cage. He's just a family man. But he used to be in the mob and he got away from the mob and he became a businessman. And, you know, he's married, happily married. He's got a daughter who's at school, you know, high school or whatever. And she dies. Watch it. Cracking film. Daryl says, I'm not on for long. Taking Oscar to the cinema, but it will be my return tomorrow post-match on stream. Got the link from Jason. I'm back. Okay. And Leader Wizkid. I've not seen any either, even though I could look at Keira Knightley all day long. It's strange, you know, you're looking at, you know, why does he say Keira Knightley? She's got the worst smile ever. Keira Knightley. Like that, you know. She's got a funny smile. It's horrible. Like a nose kick. Sorry there, you know, to disillusion. I don't think I'm disillusioned myself. Good actor stuff. She's in a film called, what's she called? True Story as well, where she's a journalist and she exposes things. I think she's with Benedict Cumberbatch. I think he's in it as well. Cracking film. You know, it's not a modern day one. It's like goes back to like the 40s or 50s. Forget now. And Daryl says, I watched Knowing when you told me to watch. Great film. Thank you. Thank you. Very clever film. Yeah, I can't like all the same things, I guess. No, we can't. If we all like the same things, know what I mean? But no, yeah. Okay, now. I'm bulky, you know. I'm fucking housebound. Can't walk anyway. No one to help me. But yeah, I know, sounds daft. I can't walk on my own because if I fall, I'm fucking gone. I can't get up. Can't get up off the floor. I'm stuck in all the time. That's me. So be lucky that you can just even go over the road for a fucking pint of milk or a loaf or something. I'm in constant pain. Ear, constant pain. Neck, constant pain. So count yourselves lucky. Don't take things for granted. I did it throughout my life. I took things for granted. And whereas you just go, and it's hit you like an express train, a bullet train. And Lee Megan Fox is the most beautiful now in films, in my opinion, says Daryl. She's beautiful. You get loads of lovely, beautiful girls. I love that Charlize Theron. Charlize, stunning lady. And Liam Molyneux. Hello, Liam Molyneux. How are you? Morning, Frank. Morning, Liam. I hope everything's good for you. Hope you're going to have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to tomorrow and the match. That's what I'm looking forward to, a match. You'll feel better, Frank, about 2:30 when Leicester draw with Arsenal. See, the thing is, like, it's what we do. You know, I know what you're saying, like about Arsenal and they can creep up, but it's in Liverpool's hands. It's in our hands, and if we let slip now, look at the four last results. No, where it's just got like one loss, that. Just have a look at that. I know that we were cheated the other night. That was disgusting against Everton. Really, I watched it again, but we played into their hands instead of playing our football. And I was made up with Curtis Jones. Made up with that one. That's what you would have done, Scotia. Fuck off. Because someone was intimidating our fans. You don't do that. I always remember Jeff, remember them Jeff spitting at these Celtic supporters and also West Ham supporters. He did it too. And Uriah came out and said it's the culture. I'm a historian and I'm a good one. And I wrote to the football club, to him. Never got a reply. Like, I said, no, it's not their culture. Spitting is not their culture. It's not anybody's culture. The only time someone spits is around a fire. You know, I'm talking about the subcontinent of Africa. Because that's where he came from. Edward. Hello, Frank and chat. Aliens is a good film. And the second one, Alien, yeah, you mean just Alien, the Sigourney Weaver? Yeah. Didn't Ridley Scott, he directed it, didn't he? It was a very good film. The original one. Great cast as well. Stellar cast, you know, John Hurt, Yafet Koto, Tom Skerritt, Sigourney. So Alien, yeah. I'd say, you know, when they put out a franchise, it could go over a bit, if you know what I mean. You go, oh, you know, it's the same old, but a little bit tweaking on the storyline. Know what I mean? So, but the original opening of Alien, great film. Yes, totally agree. I like the old Alien films, you know. Get on to Extraterrestrial. That's one of the best. Small budget film, but brilliant. And very good special effects as well. Extraterrestrial. There's some good ones out there. Signs is a very good science fiction one. But you know, you could say, well, it's not really science fiction because, you know, the crop circles do happen. See what I mean? And there's a scene in it where you actually see an alien on television, and you know, it's like a news thing, and it's in Brazil. Now the point is why I said that is that Brazil is noted for, honestly, it's noted for alien activity, as they say. UAPs, in other words, UFOs. I don't know whether you always change the things, you know. So, nothing but 3 points tomorrow. Play Darwin. Yes, nothing else. We can't afford to draw. But I think you'll see the metal and the mentality tomorrow of our lads. But then again, we've got a terribly thin squad. That was proved against Plymouth Argyle last week. That was proved beyond a doubt. And we've been saying it. From the summer. Why I hope we get someone in the summer, especially a number 6 and a centre back. That's what we were saying. I've said it all along. A centre back. Left-sided centre back, actually. And even a left back, because you know, whether you agree with me or not, you know, Robertson's finished. You might see him the odd time running up and down. You know, oh, yeah, okay. can't fucking cross a ball. He gets one over now and again. But that's my opinion. That's just my opinion. Don't well then, if you go along with me, yeah, that's fine. That's why I said we need a player like Incapi. Incapi can play in two positions. He's a great left back. Great left back. And he can play left side and centre back too. Even the Verge said we need I'm going back to season before last. We need a left-sided centre-back. The big Verge said that. Something's definitely wrong at Anfield, I'm telling you. Especially with these contracts not being signed. Liam says 12:30 kick-off at Arsenal, notorious tricky time or kick-off time. Yeah. But then again, it'll be tricky for Leicester as well. Let's just hope that Leicester have a fighting spirit. But it's up to us, Lee. It all comes down to us. It comes down to the Reds and what we do on the pitch, rather than relying on other teams. The likes of Arsenal will be relying on other teams playing us. They'll be relying rather than us relying on that because they're 7 points behind us. Could be 4 after today. Then the pressure's on us tomorrow. And Edward says, yes. That's Alien, the original. Yeah, great film, as I said, Edward. We'll get into that extraterrestrial. Signs is another great one, really is. I'll tell you, there's a film, what's it called? It's called The Signal. And I didn't know the young stars in it. Didn't know them. And who's the actor? Great black actor he is. Jesus, forget his name. Fucking losing it, honestly. I used to rattle names off like that. I can't think. That'll come to me. But it's called The Signal, and it's a cracking film. It really is a cracking film. Elmo James, what a name. Elmo. School for Scandals. Brilliant. Ian Carmichael and Terry Thomas. Yes. Yes. Terry Thomas. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. In anything he was in, Terry Thomas. And the way he went. I've seen a documentary about him. Fucking hell. Sad. Sad. But yeah, go along with you there, Elmo. Terry Thomas and Ian Carmichael. Edward. The new one was okay, Frank, too. Is that Alien? The new Alien out? No. Arsenic and Old Lace, the Cary Grant and Peter Lorre. Peter Lorre, you know, he's so underrated. So underrated. I seen him in, was it one of Edgar Allan Poe's stories where him and Vincent Price. Now, you know, you look at Vincent Price and go, he's always in them other films. Great comic actor, Vincent Price. And when you add Vincent Price and Peter Lorre together, that's two Undertaker. Well, he was the Undertaker, Vincent Price, and he was the sidekick. And like Vincent Price was 6'4", and Peter Lorre was about 5 foot. Standing there, so funny. And a grave, it just opens up. And you see them, you know, around the grave, you know, like the family and friends. And then they all walk away, you know, and they're all looking like that. And the coffin, you know, with the body is at the sides of the grave. And the Undertakers, you know, Larry and Vincent Price is supposed to, you know, bury them, you know, put them in while the family walk away. And they got the little carriage, horse-drawn carriage next to them. And they walk away and they just go, look at each other and tip the body into the grave, pick up the coffin and put it back in the carriage and just so funny. So funny. But yeah, Elmo, Arsenic and Old Lace. I don't like Cary Grant. Coward him. Coward. Big fucking coward. But he just make you know, good films. Very smart as well, always dressed great. I watched North by Northwest only this week. Yes. Hitchcock, I love Hitchcock. The master of suspense. Watched it. Liam Molyneux. Blade Runner, another gem from Ridley Scott. Never watched any of them. Funny enough, Blade Runner. Never watched. Because you had, to me at the time, you had Indiana Jones, didn't you? Spielberg's Indiana Jones. And it is the same actor, wasn't it? Who played in Blade Runner. So to me, like fucking John Wayne, you know, you see John Wayne, he wouldn't join the army. And yet he plays, he loved playing soldiers. Why didn't he join the fucking army? He was only in his 30s when the war broke out. Why didn't he fucking join? That's what I mean about Cary Grant. Cary Grant, when war broke out here, oh, he fucking jumped in and went, oh, I want American nationality, because he didn't want to come over. But the likes of David Niven did. David Niven was an old soldier, and he could have stayed in Hollywood and just done all these wonderful propaganda films, American propaganda, but he didn't. He came over to join his regiment and he was nearly killed at D-Day. You know, people don't know that. I fucking know that, though. That much, and he would have been dead by a fucking big bullet from a machine gun. Don't like cowards. Now, you know, the cowards who portray heroes, like fucking John Wayne. John Wayne's a great cowboy, don't get me wrong, you know, The Search is a great film. You know, it's cowboys. But when he, you know, I've seen the Longest Day, great film, great black and white for the authenticity. The Longest Day. And plays a fucking major or so. A colonel, no, he plays a colonel. And one of his, you know, officers comes over and said, when are we going? When are we going? Because they were waiting for D-Day, you see. And he came over with a cracking line and said, these lads, this country, who have been going through a hard time before we came into the war, have been waiting for 5 years or 4 years to get at them. We can wait another day or so. Great that, you know, great line. Elmo James. Got Coen Brothers boxer, like brilliant Coen Brothers. Brilliant. Good shout there. In a charity shop the other day, a film called Blood Simple on it. Frances McDormand. Looks good, never seen it before. Yeah, it's I forget what it says, it's good. I can't stand that Frances McDormand, though. Fucking miserable, eh? And sometimes I can't understand what she says. But that's me. You know that billboard, you know that fucking billboard thing? She was in that. Oh, fucking hell, but she couldn't understand the fucking words she was saying, you know, some dialogue. A miserable, fucking miserable actor. Yeah. But the Coen Brothers, brilliant. If you've got something on Fargo, watch the one with Billy Bob Thornton in. Billy Bob Thornton. But you can get that on there, on streams or anything. Fargo, Billy Bob Thornton. Brilliant. Martin Freeman. Billy Bob and Martin Freeman. Brilliant. Brilliant. No. Liam, 100% Frank. Personally, we win our next 4. It's over. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But we don't have to win the 4. Honestly, don't have to win the 4. Get a couple of draws. From 2 us, we win the league. We fuck Everton at Anfield. Fuck them. Not bothered about them. Frank personally, yep. The black and white boy. So you love this fella. Morning, girl. Morning, black and white. I'm going to call you boy from now on. Boy. Morning, boy. Edward. Yes, it's called Alien Romulus. I've seen it. It's good. I'll tell you what I liked as well. Prometheus was good. I like Michael Fassbender, whatever his fucking name is. Good actor. Watch him in a film called The Snowman, where he plays a detective. You know, it's set in there. I don't know whether it's fucking Norway or Sweden. It's called The Snowman. Fucking cracking film. You know, that goes undetected. The Snowman. Michael Fassbender. He's a good actor, Michael Fassbender. Paul Bear. Good morning, Frank. Been a busy week. Yes. Yeah. You like. Do you know what? I don't like taking painkillers, but I'm afraid I might have to. I might have to start wearing sunglasses as well. You know, and I went and got my eye. I had to go over my eyes. And fucking hell, the test he did on them, putting all kinds of, like lights. And I've got cataracts. And I've got a special pair of sunglasses. He said, you must wear them. I said, well, and I mentioned about doing podcasts because I get headaches. Do you know, like when I finish this, and like the other pods, I sit down, fucking heads right across here. He said, so I've got sunglasses. He said, wear them. I said, no, people that think that I'm posing and everything. He said, they won't. Explain. Because you're damaging your eyes all the time. These are the Eden glasses. Fucking cost me a fortune, Just in glasses and these glasses and these sunglasses. Okay, now. Can I have them for nothing? But you. Anyway, Edward. Cheers, Paul, mate. Cheers, mate. Edward, Liverpool have beat so. Oh, I just bit my fucking tongue, would you believe it? Anyway, Liverpool have 8 home games and 6 away. Win the home games and 4 away, and it's ours. Yes, says it. Don't forget, we've got to play the Arsenal up here, and we've fucked them. That's what I mean. Tomorrow, I seen the Veg and I seen Curtis Jones. And I'd love to have the lads, mate, now in there. Just show that thing of Curtis Jones fucking running over to that prick, Jakarta. What he was fucking doing, intimidate. I wouldn't even intimidate Everton fans. None of our players would. You don't do fucking that. That's fucking nasty. That's fucking nasty, that. He should fucking be banned for the rest of the season. Fucking teach him a lesson never to do that again. Fuming over that. And just say, that's what you do. That's a scouser there. Fucking do it. Made up with Jones. Well in, lads. Well in, Curtis. You don't fucking do that. Even if you're as a scouser playing for Everton, and one of our fucking players was doing that, you fucking say, yeah, you're right, you fucking should it. And tell that fucking player, behave your fucking self, we don't do that. But they won't fucking say anything, them Evertonians. They won't say, oh yeah, fucking Greg getting into them fucking Reds, The fans I'm talking about. Fucking shut them up, didn't they? to Carlyle. You give him a fucking medal. I'm sick of me, though. You don't do it. In a bad mood now. Paul Burke, Milo O'Shea. Fuck. Did you ever watch Paulie? Like, I hope you did. There used to be a TV series called Me Mammy. Did you ever watch it? He had his, well, he lived with his mum. Wasn't married or anything, and he had his mates. And in one episode, he has all his mates around, all the, oh, you're sure. Who do you think yourself I'm talking to? So he had them all around. His mammy was out, and he had all the sheets, sheets up on the by the window, blocking out the light. And what they had on the wall was, one of the cine things, just goes around. You know what I mean? The cine cameras film, and it was a porno film, and they're all sitting there. Next to the mammy walks in. Fucking hilarious. But yes, Milo O'Shea, so funny. Gary Rigby, Mona Frank and everyone didn't like that bloke you had on last night. Won't be watching if he's on again. Oh, I know. Why didn't you like him? Can you let me know, Gary, please? But anyway, I don't think he will anyway. Honestly. Only be me, Only be me. So don't be worrying. So don't be worrying, Gary. Mark Simons, it's funny you mentioned cowards and how ironic that David Niven, of all actors, plays one in a film, Paper Tiger. Yeah. War hero, eh? David Niven. Honestly, war hero. Tell you he was I tell you he was a war hero as well. You had a lot of them. But one of the best who fought in fucking battles. And I mean proper battle. Just like David Niven. Now Niven, he went over on D-Day. He was fucking fighting the Germans on D-Day. The Juno Beach. He was fighting them with his fucking gun. He was an officer, actually. Firing his gun. So besides being a great actor as well. So I liked the Niven. But one of the greatest of all war heroes went on to be iconic on the silver screen. And he was in a regiment in World War One called the Liverpool Scottish. And his name was Basil Rathbone. Basil Rathbone. Captain Basil Rathbone. And really, he should have had a Victoria Cross. Should have had a Victoria Cross. One of these beauties. Should have had one of them. Should have had one of them. That's what he should have had. like me. And but he didn't. He got a military cross, which was the next one down. MC from, and his mate was Noel Shavas in the Liverpool Scottish, and they used to play pranks on one another to fucking keep like to pick it up. You're in them fucking trenches, bombarding 24/7, sniping them, going over the top. Basil Rathbone, the greatest of all Sherlock Holmeses. Never mind Watson. Get me fiddle out. Elmo James, The Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski. Excellent film. Jeff Bridges. Did you know that Jeff Bridges and Beau Bridges, they were on the Terry Wogan show once? You might know this, but I'm going to fucking tell you. They were on the fucking freezing, you know. They were on the Terry Wogan show. I forget what they did. Anyway, they were on the fucking Terry Wogan show in the 80s or whatever. And they were talking about films, and then all of a sudden he said, my grandmother, or mother, I'm not quite so sure now, came from Liverpool here in England. Now, just prior to then, there was someone else on, and they were talking, and they mentioned fucking London, and a big cheer, yeah, you know, the audience, London. And when they mentioned Liverpool, fucking nothing. And they looked, you know, like they were surprised. They were surprised, didn't just looked at the audience. They must have thought, like, fucking hell. Oh, there's someone, some other, you know, before us, getting a fucking big cheer. Never forget that. And that was the big Liverpool connection. And I always remember Dean Martin. Now, what happened, you know, like, I'm talking like the 40s, 50s, 60s and that. Do you know when they did films and there was props? There was props. And actors used to buy them. Even if they weren't in the film, you know, they would, and watch your film, like that, you know, like a prop. And Dean Martin seeing a clock. A clock. And it went on it. And it was Liverpool. And he bought it. Do you know why he bought it? To give to, I don't know whether it was his housekeeper or something like that, a lady, because she was a Scouser. He said, yeah, that's for you. True that. Dino Crecchetti did that for that lady. Gary Corbett. Good morning, Frank and all. Good morning, Gary. Good to see you. And Gary says, rumours floating around Canate has refused multiple renewals. There you have it. And this is where we see Arnie, see how good he fucking is. Because you've got the likes of the three main ones. The three fucking main ones, which is Virgil, which is Trent, and Mo. And if they're not renewed and they go, and the Canate goes, let's see how fucking good Arnie is. Think about that. Sorry, Frank, I'll just keep the films. Says it. No, talk what you like, honestly. I said last night, well, I don't know. Everything goes on the films and TV reviews. And Gary says, I was sent here from Anfield Road. I'm his brother. How are you now? Anfield Road. He'd like to apologise why he hasn't been on today as well. Are you fucking kidding me? His wife's taking him shot. Can you imagine it, can't you? You're not going to get. Come on, you're going to Tesco. Get. Can you imagine that? Can't make these things up. Good to see you anyway, Gary. And Elmo. Did you ever see him in Steptoe film as the blind drunk doctor who was called out for old Steptoe after Faker? Never fucking watched that program. Steptoe, so never watched it. Sorry. I fucking knew about him. Wilfred Bramble. Freedom's, yeah. Come on, Frank, I know. Morning, Freedom. Morning. Welcome, Gary, says Edward. There you go. There you go. And Edward says, Gary, I've seen Canate linked with PSG. Well, he's French, isn't he? And they'll just say, how much are you on? It's a big EBU. And he'll go, I'm on that much. And they go, yeah, we'll give you that much. What are you going to do? He's French. Suppose like you're a player playing in the Bundesliga and you're English and Liverpool come after you. You know what I mean? So I want to go there. You're English. Except that fucking Bellingham. But mind you, we were signing Bellingham and the owners who fucked everything up as usual. They didn't want to pay the money. True that. Fact. Were you laughing at their freedom? And Ezra, why would Canate shine if the big three aren't signing? No ambition. That's a very good point. That's an excellent point, Edward. Excellent point. And Gary says, Edward, hello, mate. And, Callum, the greatest cop I ever saw. And he says, Edward, I've seen Frank's link to PSG. He going on a diet Monday, you know, not going to eat fuck all. The weight I've put on. It's terrible. Got to lose at least 2 stone. 2 stone. Yeah, so you know you've got the likes of you've got the owners. Look, when Jürgen left, you know, the backroom staff left, and have you noticed, like, as soon as people started to say, "Whoa, I'm gone," and I'm going back before fucking Christmas, by the way, you know, around October, November, saying I'm gone. Why hasn't Virgil, Mo, and Trent signed these contracts? Did you notice the spin? Can anyone tell me? Because I can tell you the spin that came up. And the spin was, don't forget, you know, you have people. I'll tell you, a certain person is what they used to do. And I fucking know this. They used to take people around, told them fucking lies and myths and everything else about Liverpool and a certain, like, thing. And they were fucking lies, to be honest, you know what they were saying. And that's what they used to do. They used to, like, have a group of people, and they said, no charging, no nothing. No charging, no nothing. And used to just pay a donation, right? So we used to have 2 of them, like a fella and a girl, and they went together, if you know what I mean. They were going, oh, that's great, oh, you know, and asking fucking questions, preemptive questions. And anyway, you know, at the end, they used to go, well, you know, if you just leave a donation, and say, like, the girl, for example, used to go up, but she already had a £10 note. And that was great, thank you. So the fella then, you know, he'd go up from another angle. And he went, that was great, that fella. Oh, hands him 20. And he'll go, well, we had it. No, you keep that. That was fucking great. So that set the precedent. Scam. So you see the way people were. And that's how these links with Liverpool and everything else, that's the way it is. Liverpool will sign fucking no one. Remember the war chests every summer? Summer war chest. So I want to see how Arnie gets on, because he signed, didn't he? He signed Chiesa, but he didn't really. It was Edwards, signed Chiesa. And he's been a roaring success, hasn't he? One of the greatest signings ever. Federico Chiesa, one of the greatest Liverpool signings. But having said that, that signing, remember we were all saying, why are we signing fucking anyone? Are we going to sign anybody? Because everybody else was signed. And he came in at the very last minute. And I always say it was an appeasement signing. to appease you, me, and everybody else. Every red. And have you noticed the way the spin goes? Oh, you know. And I said, when we were rumoured to be going after them, like interested, I said, we don't fucking need him. I watched Serie A. I said, he's always fucking injured. Never finishes a game. He's been out yonks. And he was injured at the time as well. I said, he's fucking injured. So that was the appeasement. Anyway, let's move on. Laughing at Anfield Road sending us apologies for food shopping. That is brilliant. Gary, sackhead, 7 years. Can't make these up, can you? As I said, this is a lovely people on here. And we always have, I knew Anfield, the Anfield Road said to me, and it was very moving. And it was to someone, it was to, I think it was to Myra Page. You know, like the girl from South Africa. And she just came on it. I know Myra. And she said, I said, Anfield Road, this is a community, welcome. These are good people on it. That was a lovely gesture to a complete stranger to the chat. See? Well, anyway, Gary says, Frank, best film trilogy, Sergio Leone spaghetti westerns, lad. Each one gets better and better. Clint, I'll tell you something, Gary. I was up in Scotland once. Up in Scotland to visit a couple of friends, met on holiday, you know, I was with someone then, married then, to be honest. Went up and I went to a place called Duck Bay. It was like a little complex on the shores. No one can build anything. This fellow was very lucky to build. Called Duck Bay, you know, I don't know what the fucking place was called. But it was on Loch Lomond. And this Kenny lad said, come on. The girls went shopping to a market. And he said, come on, you know, it was in the morning. And he said, come on, I'll show you where we're going tonight. So, okay. So went up to this place, go there. And this fella, fucking 7'8", he was fucking huge. He said, where are you going? And he had a green coat on, ear thing. And this is 1994. He said, where are you going? And Kenny, now his uncle owned this place, Duck Bay. And he said, going in there. He said, no, you're not. Honest. Through this. I know it's mad what I'm going to tell you, but it's absolutely genuine. And he said, no, you're not going in. I'm sorry, but that's it. He said, look, you're not going in. And I just said to Kenny, I said, come on, Kenny. I said, we'll get off. I said, you know, wherever the girls are, we'll go down to that market. And the fella, this fucking 7'8" fella, said, are you a Scouser? I went, yeah. The week before, honest to God, this is genuine. The week before, he was down at the Valley at the pits in a football competition. You know, the little team from fucking Glasgow. And he was playing 5-a-side. And he said we were there a few days. He said they looked after us. You scousers looked after us. And he went, yeah, I'll go in and have a quick look around. To me, and Kenny was looking there. You walked in, honest to God, it hasn't finished yet. Walks in, and Ken, we're overlooking, he said, we're sitting here, and we were overlooking the stage, if you know what I mean, in great spec. And this is our table. Oh. So when I turned around and going up, there was no one in there. There was one fella in a white top, you know, like a waiter, but behind this like counter, you know, with things. And I seen a fella sitting down. I went like that to Ken. I said, Kenny. I said, I'm going over to him. I said, come on up. And he went, no. Very posh, Kenny. Posh jock. And I said, I'm going over. And he went, I said, fuck them. I said, I'm going over to this man. So I walked over. And the fella was just sitting there. He was reading something. And he looked up. He was having a coffee. And he looked up and I went, hello. Mentioned his name. I said, I admire your work. I said, for years. I said, can I shake your hands? Can I shake your hands? And he stood up and he went, he said, would you like a coffee with me? I said, I don't drink coffee, I only drink tea. He said, do you want to taste? As a chat with this fella for half an hour. And it was on my mind, was fucking Kenny. Having to go, if you know me, because he was just standing right where this like waiter was, because this fellow, you know, called him over a cup of tea. Have a tea for this gentleman, and this is genuine. You'll know who it is when I say it. And I went, Mister, shook his hand. I said, I have to go. Thank you. This has been a moment in my life that I'll never forget. Thank you so much. And this fella, when he stood up, was that big. Well above me. Skin was beautiful. You know, this tan. And as I walked away, I said, thank you, mister. And he went, hey, Frank, call me Clint. Call me Clint. All right, Clint, say it again. Just walked up. Unbelievable. And that was in Loch Lomond, 1994. Duck Bay. On a Saturday morning. Now, why he was there? Because I said, well, what are you doing here? And he was in Cannes as a judge, you know, judging films in Cannes. And he said, I had a week off. He said, so I came up here. I had the opportunity to play golf. He said, so I'm here for a few days. He said, then I'm flying back. Ian Clint. Me and Clint are like that. Yeah, so Clinton, I'm sorry, Gary, to go on, but Clinton, sublime. Eli Wallach and Van Cleef. Remember him? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Ezra, hello, Copite Callum. And Gary says, Ezra's worrying, isn't it, mate? Canate is one of them that might think I'm not staying here without Verge. Well, we've said how we did the greatest partnership. Virgil is the greatest centre half. I've seen some centre halves from Ron Yeats right up. Ron Yeats from right up. Right up. Sammy Hupia was great. But when you get the likes of Virgil van Dijk, he's the greatest ever centre half we've ever had. No one compared. Nobody. In future generations, they'll be going singing his praises. When people now my age, the likes of Copite, when he's older, he'll be going, you should have seen that Virgil van Dijk and Canate, two of the greatest centre halves ever. That's what he'll be saying to people. I always remember telling my daughter, always remember her telling her, when Mane, Mo, and Bobby were playing together, I said, what we're witnessing, I said, what you're witnessing, what we're all witnessing, is three of the greatest forwards, all in one package, playing for Liverpool, going at the opposition. I said, enjoy it while you can. Am I right? Am I right about those three? And she says to me, she says, you were right, Dad's weren't you, about Mo and Bobby and Mane. I said, yeah. Think about it. Think about Verge today and Canate. Think about fucking the other fella as well. Trent. And those balls all over the block. Look at the fucking amount of assists he's had in his career. Remember the corner kick? And it wasn't even planned. That's football genius. When he put it to the other fella, he put it in. We won the game. Went on to win the European Cup. Or the Champions League, as they said. Look at now. See what I mean? There are times that resonate forever. Virgil van Dijk is that player. And that's a great comment, if you know what I mean. Canate without Virgil. Think about it. If he says Virgil's not fucking being here next season, fuck that, who am I going to fucking play with? Copite says, lads, if we beat Ev in April, let's run on the pitch. Let's run on. Now, we've got more class than that. We're class. We're class. Edward, there could be another rebuild if the three leave. At least three will be leaving. Klopp did 3 builds. I hope you know that. When he came over and took over Liverpool, so he rebuilt. Then midway through his thing, he rebuilt again. And when he was leaving, he rebuilt what we've got today. That's how fucking brilliant he was. You've only got to look at Pep. He can't fucking rebuild anything. But all the money he's got as well. And we were on a shoestring, which we are. We're always on a fucking shoestring with these owners. Or do you think I'm too harsh on the owners? So I'm worrying about a new rebuild. The cop-out. Chiesa used to play, did he? Left wing. Okay. Under Allegri. Why? Because he wasn't the old Chiesa. The old Chiesa, you're a winner. Well, played left wing back. So yeah, I don't give a fuck where he played. I understand that. But you don't bring in a fucking injured cop out. Look, you don't bring in a fucking player who's already injured and who suffered injuries in the past. How many fucking games has he played? Come on. How many goals has he scored? Come on. Elmo. Victim 1961 with brilliant film. I said that the other week, Elmo. Watch The Victim. Bogart. Sylvia Sims. Great film. And again, black and white for the authenticity of, the title and the time. Fantastic. Made up yourself. But I did mention it the other week, to be honest. Watch it. Well in, Elmo. Leader Wizkid. Brilliant anecdote, like, glad I caught that. Which? And Almo James. Too many crooks was good with George Cole, Bernard Breslow. Bernard Breslow was not half underrated, But Terry Thomas. He was the boy. How I say. You only got to take him, with these. Just laugh. And Chris. Watched Riff Raff with Robert Carlyle last night. There is another film similar with Bill Murray out recently. Haven't seen it yet myself. Anybody? No, I haven't even seen the one with Robert. Do you know that Robert Carlyle is related to me down the line? Went to see him. I said to Ricky Tomo, I said, hey Ricky, I said, can you? Because he was doing it. I'm going back fucking years ago to when he was doing was it the 51st state or something? I forget what it was. He said, yeah, so I went down, see him. He had a big, broad Scottish accent. And I said, I'm just going to ask you this. I said, if it's no or yeah. And he said, okay. I said, are you related down the line to the great historian Thomas Carlyle, Charles Dickens' mate? And he said, yeah. I said, well, I'm your relative. He said, to you, I said, yeah. But I only do me after fuck these UK roots. I'm just Italian roots. But through my mother. Just Italian. Fuck these roots here. And carries on by saying, as for our club, won't be surprised if the Fenway Sharks risk the big three leaving with a low offer, and maybe Allison back to Brazil, Virgil back to the Netherlands, Mo to Egypt, Trent stays as captain, or Trent. I don't know. I can't see Mo going to Egypt. If he's going anywhere, he's going to Saudi. I can't see the Verge going back to the Netherlands. I really can't. I'm being honest. They'll all end up in Saudi. That's where they'll end up. Cop out. Klopp's first piece to the jigsaw was Mane. Yeah, right there. Mane. Clint, yes, Srina. Hey, Frank, call me Clint. Hi, Clint. See you again, mate. Excuse me. It's like Prince Charles at the time. And something happened to me. It was just absolutely mad. Because I was shown, I was asked to bring Prince Charles around 2007, 8. I'm not quite too sure. I don't know whether it was our birthday, 800th birthday, or the when we had the European Capital of Culture, 2008. One of them anyway. And I always remember when the floor of St. George's Hall was lifted. And it was lifted after years. No one had seen it. But it was lifted for him. Little did I know. But, then it was going to be open to the public. And there was a fella, Frank Richardson, who was the manager of the hall. Oh, great fella, Frank. She got on well, not used to, just always got on well with Frank. And anyway, the floor was lifted. And I went down. And I was talking to Frank. He said, yeah, come here. I went, look at that. He said, Frank, I know that you'll be bringing people down when it's finally open to the public. He said, whatever you do, don't allow them to go on the floor. I said, I won't, honestly. He said, promise me. I said, I promise. He said, no, promise me. You won't allow them on the floor. I said, honest, I won't. This is genuine. So, I was making a DVD as well at the time. When I was doing the DVDs. And they said, no, you can't show him, Okay, yeah. So anyway, here's what happened. They phoned me up. They said, will you show HRH around the York? I said, no. And they said, we want you to, the hall, like the back of your hand, there's no one better. And I went, so. He said, please, I said, okay. So, met him, Charles. Honestly. And he had this suit on. And these, like agents, whatever they were, came over and they went, no swearing and no touching. And always address him as Your Royal Highness. And I went, okay. Remember, no touching. So I said, no swearing, no, okay, no problem. I started looking mad. So anyway, the sort of fella came over, like your lapels. And he came over, there's those pins that like women use, for their like hemming things, they just put it in to make sure that it's going at the right, fucking pins with a little lead. And he put it in the top there. And that was a microphone. Top of my lapel. So anyway, he was walking around. And the next was came to the floor. But anyway, I was showing him things. I was saying, do you see that up there? Look carefully, what you see. He's going, oh, yes, wonderful. So he's doing all this, and he was funny as well. He's not that funny, he was that funny. He's really amusing. So he was having a laugh, going around, So anyway, we get to these steps, the Caracalla steps. You haven't a clue what the Caracalla steps are, Well, it's the sunken bath. That's who it was, you know, that's what it was inspired from. Emperor Caracalla steam bath syndrome, which I've been to, by the way. And anyway, so the steps going down. And as we were talking, I was saying, see that there? Look at these. And I said, the floor. I said, Sir Alfred Lewis. I said, in our town hall, you had the Minton tile floor. I said, so Sir Alfred Lewis was inspired by the Liverpool Town Hall to do this floor. I said, because the terrazzo floor layers, weren't over here, the Italians, because we couldn't do any mosaic. We weren't experienced enough. We never had the expertise. I said, so the Minton tile floor, and Sir Alfred Lewis was greatly influenced by the town hall floor. And he went, yes, I know that, Frank. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Yes, the floor, Sir Alfred, yes. So I went, yeah. So anyway, he went to step on. Now, you notice about, I'll tell you now, like, when he was always filmed as the prince, walking around, he always had his left hand in his left hand pocket. Now, I was standing on his left hand side as we were walking around. So anyway, honestly, he went to step on the floor. He went down one step and and I grabbed hold of his arm. And I pulled him back, like I said, oh, don't step on there. Frank Richardson, I don't know why I said it. I said, Frank Richardson said no one can step on it. I don't know why I said it. Step on the floor. And I promised that no one would step. And he went, and over the way, on the opposite side, there was two fellas who were these fucking big monsters, going, to me, and I panicked. I went, so we grabbed hold of his arm again and yanked him to the middle of the floor. I said, you're all right, you can come on. And he went, because I must have shocked him, like dragging him over. And I went like that, I looked around and this fucking fella came like flying over to me. And he looked at me. And he said, and as he was like looking at me, I looked at the Charles and I said, do you fancy a cup of tea? Because everything went from me. My trainer taught, everything went. And he just went down, down notches. And I looked, I said, just forgot what to say. And I went, do you fancy a cup of tea? And he said, sorry, it's a tight schedule. And this fellow, when I had his Royal Highness is on a very tight schedule. Can't just go for a cup of tea willy-nilly. And I'd lost all my composure, I lost it. So I was walking away, and I even forgot how to address him. And I said, thanks. I said, thanks, Prince. I didn't know what to call him. I just didn't know what to call him. I said, thanks, Prince. Got up. Most entertaining thing. Most entertaining. That's what he said. Wrote me a letter, handwritten letter. I got about 6-7 weeks later. The letter is lost in transition. It would have been worth a fortune today. So me and the king now, isn't he? Fucking king. King, yeah. I don't know where I am. Oh, the inferior. Oh, man. Hi, Frank and friends. I admire it. Oh, it's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Thank you. The inferior. Frankie and all. Look at all, man. Here is the dog for you all. Look at them. Copite. Hello, Mary. Mary Stan. Hi, Frank and chat. That's a laugh. My mentor, friend Chris, co-hosted, organised an event on a boat called the Killarney. The Killarney, Dublin, pronounced Killarney. Just dark humour. Don't panic, Killarney. We'll see how he goes. He'll have to do a rebuild sooner or later. Oh, that's lovely. Hey, mind if it's because all in from the Anfield Road. Your kids was on before. Gary Corbett. And the Anfield says, I'm done, like, got me sandwich fillers for work in the week, and my good lady wife got her shake. Did he still sell that stuff? Lead the whiz kid. Yeah, at least you didn't call him the Big E. Yeah, Big E is the Champions League. Yeah, I tell you what, where is Redbeard? I've been worrying myself. I think we all worry. Has he flown the nest? I haven't seen him for a week or a bit. I hope he's all right. See, I've got no contact for any of yous. So if we're worried about one another, there's no way I can get hold of anybody. I've got to start. I can't even do. I'm putting loads of weight on, and I can't even go do exercising. I've got to have someone with me because if I fall over, I won't be able to get up. So I've got to have someone with me. For like going out for an hour or so, just out, walking, getting a bit of exercise, and fucking season up. I can't get any exercise whatsoever. I'm fucked. Really. And it's getting me down, to be honest. That's me. I'm in pain, constant fucking pain. At the doctor's this week, anyway. At the doctor's. Go in there. The Anfield Road talking to Myra Page, that's impressive. My heritage is Scotland. In the 80s, there was around 85% of Scousers had Irish blood. Irish. And Elmo. I used to like that. Yeah. Always in money. Always a villain, him. He was a very good actor in black and white films and TV. You're so right. He was in Where Eagles Stay, as a German. Had that funny lip, didn't he? Copper. That bird got shot because he was caught flying too high. Oh, cracking that. And David McCallum was a great actor as well. He was acting. He did Violent Playground. In my, I grew up in a place called Jeddah Gardens, and there's a big photograph of him on the, of Callum. there because he played this little rebel, shall I say. And I was in it by the swings. Stanley Baker was in it. And he would, oh, blimey, we're kids. And looking at this woman, fucking hell, beautiful. And he would. And he would. And I'm becoming a personal trainer. I can give you advice, says Callum, our greatest ever couple. I can't exercise, Callum. If I could exercise in my own home, I'd do it. But I can't. I'm fucked. I can't, like as I said, it's so frustrating for me. If I had a good mate, I'd just go for a walk every day for an hour. But I can't even do it. If I could do it myself, I'd do it. But I can't, because if I just fall over like that, I can't get up. That's why I'm fucked. The Elmo says, Freddie Starr was in it. He was the kid, along with me. Yep. David McCallum. Great actor, David, though. Come on, Frank, you can squat, sir. It's well nice. I've just wished that I could just bend my legs. Because, do you know, I'm sitting in this fucking thing here, this chair. Oh, you can see it, kid. I'm sitting in there. And it's uncomfortable. And you want to see me trying to get up. Terrible. And especially overnight. And all the lights out. Just have the monitor lights out. These monitor lights. And that gives me, and I'm trying to get up. And if this goes back on me and I fall, that fucked. I won't be able to get up. That's how bad I am. I'm not asking for sympathy or anything. It's just the way it's gone. That's why I've always said, never take things for granted. Copper says, I can turn you into Arnie Schwarzenegger. I'll be Andy. Me and Arnie. A friend I worked with was in Violent Playground and the end of the Sixth Happiness. They got shot. Yeah, what's his name? I'll tell you who was the girl. Pixen Lim was the girl. Never forget it. Pixen Lim. That was the girl in it. But I know the Chinese lads, yeah. And the Sixth Happiness were what's her name? And that was filmed in North Wales. The end of the Sixth Happiness. Major star. I'll tell you who else films over in North Wales. And she came over with her husband at the time, and I went down to see him. I wanted to see her, to be honest. And I got told by a birdie that he was going to play, her husband was going to play. And I got to meet him, at least. But she went to match. She ended up going to Anfield. Liverpool were playing that night. And I said, oh, fuck the match, we'll go here. There's always other matches. So I went down the cabin pub. Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie. Never got to see she got off, but I was down in town. Billy Bob. Great. So yeah, it was great, to North Wales, and she was filming at the time. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. I used to play that on the game, That was the very first game. I know it wasn't Sands of Time. About that, Sands of Time for the Arabian fella. One of those very old computers that I had years ago. I was lecturing, and that game just came up. I went, what's this? I just played it. And then, so I like these, Then when these games started to come out, I bought that Tomb Raider, played that. Age up. And Angelina Jolie played the part. Yes, Elmo, yeah, that Chinese lad. I think it was his girlfriend, or the Chinese lads. I don't know whether Pick Shen Lim was was his sister or girlfriend. Fucking hell. What's this? Adam Chris Smith. Your fucking name's Chris Smith. What's fucking Adam for? How many fucking emails have you got? Well, everyone knows how much I'm against the Fenway era, but I support the team, same as everybody else. The same as everybody else. We're all behind the team. We're not interested in the owners. Best wishes to the lads tomorrow. Let's win at Anfield and at Villa and keep well ahead. Never walk alone with hope. But you know what I mean, Chris? We're well behind the lads, everybody on that pitch. We don't give a fuck about anybody else. It's the lads on the pitch who we give it. I'm not saying 100%. We give 1,000,000%. Good point. We work with people in the disabilities and people of older age what can't work properly. Proper physios. That's what I've got to go to. That's what I'm waiting for. I've been waiting for fucking 2 years. I'm in both. I'm there. Everything, my legs. I broke my neck, don't forget. And I've got one vertebrae really stuck in my spinal cord. And I've losing signals every day on my left-hand side. Especially to me leg. I've got a profound limp now. That's why I've got to use a stick. Got 2 sticks. A mate of mine, a very good friend of mine, brought down, he said, "Here, I bought you that." And it's a cracking walking stick, and it's a brolly. And I said, okay. I said, what if it rains? I said, I won't be able to use it as a walking stick. And he went, You're right, aren't you? I said, so I said, I wouldn't be able to put the brolly up because I'd get fucking soaked. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to walk. I said, so I'd have to just walk around and get soaked anyway. The sky at night. I need to try and forget the derby now. I'm looking forward to having a new game to focus on. Tomorrow, the Sky. Listen, Sky at night, I've never seen you before. Do us a favour, will you subscribe and press a like, please? Get my algorithm up there. If you don't mind. Thank you. And broke your neck, what did you do? Headbutt Saddam. Remember that? I fell backwards. Like I've got, he sponsored me shows. It's not up there at the moment. Gap Patent Services, they sponsor me. And that's why I keep saying, you notice, and I mean it, don't struggle. Because back in the 80s, I always decorated myself, and I was doing the ceiling. And those horses that, those wooden horses, put the planks on. Well, I had to use one. One was being used, so I used one. This is in my place. And I had the radiators off the wall, and they were in the fucking middle of the room. So I was standing on the horse, and I went back onto the radiator. And I didn't even know it was broke. Didn't know anything, there was no pain whatsoever until 10 years later. When I turned, said hello, someone shouted there, was married at the time, shouted, all right, Frank, all the best. That was on the 19th of December, 1994. The year I met Clint Eastwood, but this was Christmas time. And as I turned to say, wish him all the best, but I just went, didn't know what it. Woke up and Aussie. And from the 19th to the 20th, I was hanged every single day. Because what had happened where the vertebrae went into the spinal, a nerve was there trapped. And that nerve never known pain like it. And they used to give me tablets, put under my tongue, cancer tablets, stop the pain. I was in that much pain. So it was hanged every day until the 18th of March, they hanged me till. And I didn't realise that it was out. Finally, the nerve that was stuck in came out because of the hanging. They wanted to operate, and they said, we'll try and push out the vertebrae, but 80% you'll come out like Christopher Reeve, Superman, paraplegia, because we'd have to go through your voice box as well. That's how unlucky I am, but lucky to be here. And a couple of Sky just moved. The lad Goodison derbies were always like that. Horrible effect, yes. I couldn't understand that. Terrible sentence that you copy. Sky at night. Michael Oliver simply wouldn't allow the foul on Ebu to deny Evan. It wasn't only that though. It was just before then as well. It was those two Everton players who clashed and they both went down. This was in only a few seconds to go. And they were telling them to fucking stay down. Because they fucking knew that he's had the minutes on. But where did the 5 fucking minutes come from? And that's what fucking killed us. And you're right about Karate and that foul. Fucking went like that. And what did he say? Oh, because he never went down. Fuck off. Never went down. So you're right there, Sky at night. He did have a good view. Even in the first goal, a fucking arsehole. No one touched him. Shocking goals. They should never have fucking scored any of them. Never mind fucking getting an equaliser. Mark Simons, if you like Michael Fassbender, Frank, he is great in the next Yet the Killer, directed by Seven director Peter Finchland. He is really good in the series called The Agency, about a CIA agent. And fucking CIA agents, I found out all about them. They're fucking corrupt. They exaggerate them as well. They exaggerate them. CIA. Snides there. CIA. Snides. Edward says dislocated shot. Yeah. Awful pain. I'm in pain now. It hit me neck. Honestly. And the cop out have dislocated my elbow and snapped me wrist. My little granddaughter's on the sitting. A wrist. Fucking terrible. 12. Granddaughter. With the bones in it. Mancunians is Everton. Mark Simons. Another great espionage film co-starring from 2008, film called seen that, great film, starring Anna Careno, directed by Steven Soderbergh. He's a very good director actually. An underrated classic with brilliant set pieces. Yeah, and cast. Copper. Doesn't watch films, does he? They made a bus welcoming to a 2-2 draw. We make bus welcoming to win levels to this game. Levels unseen and never experienced by them, you should have said. The unfair. Frankie, if you like sci-fi, is that Battlestar Galactica is a cracker, lad. Is that the series? I like Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie. But only Star Trek, not like the other fucking things, if you know what I mean. You know, that they made others, you know. without the original cast. I forget Patrick Stewart, any of that. No, I won't watch them. Battlestar Galactica. But what was his fucking name? He used to be in the Ponderosa, Little Joe. I won't have any of that. I'm a loyal Trekkie. Okay. I like the trilogy by JJ as well, JJ Abrams of Star Trek, with Chris Pine and Carl Urban. The Sky at Night says, I like Fassbender, he's a good actor. I've enjoyed his performance in a variety of different roles. Played the robot, didn't he, in Prometheus. Plays a good robot and a bad robot. But watch him in The Snowman, cracker. Very good actor. It's a shame good box sets have bad endings, like Lost and the Game of Thrones. Yeah. I'll tell you what else was a bad I don't like saying this, but it went a bit fucking stupid in the end, and it was the greatest series I've ever seen. And that was The Sopranos. It's stupid. The unfair though. I fractured my arm once, but it was worth it. She had a cracking pair of carpets. Her boyfriend's not so warm and welcoming. When I was 18, he pushed me down the stairs. Concrete. Oh well. I won in the end. Very LA. And Maristan. What's the film, Mashi again? Of course, the series also had Radar in it. Funny. It's funny how a minor role can add something important to a show, like Manuel in Fawlty Towers. Spot on. Spot on. If you ever watch a film called, how roles are pivotal to like either a film or a series, like you spot on there about Fawlty Towers and Manuel. If you look at Along Came Polly with Ben Stiller, that phony, but forget that. But anyway, Ben Stiller, Jennifer Aniston, but the fella who stole it was Philip Seymour Hoffman. It's funny. The unfair. I can't blame you. She drags you out shopping. What's the matter with you? Drags you out shopping. You shouldn't have been here. Just imagine if it would have been a 12:30 kick-off. And she wanted you to go shopping. What was your thought? The Sky. Battlestar Galactica makes me think. Long Green, that's who it was. Long Green. Couldn't act the fucking goat in. Long Green. And you could tell that he had a wig, even in the Ponderosa. The best actor in that went out of it. And that was, what was his name? Adam. Oh, I forget his name. Some series go on too long, says the Sky. Yes. That's why I always say, have a look at Your Honor with Bryan Cranston. It's only like, I think, 8 or 10 of them. Have a look at Spotless It's an Anglo-French thing. Brilliant. There's only like 8 or 10 in them. And that's it. No like follow-up series 2 and series 3 and 4 and whatever. Just one block. Brilliant. You're on it. Spotless. And The Outsider. The Outsider with Jason Bateman. Fantastic. It's a Stephen King one. The Outsider. Fantastic. And The Sky at Night. The Sopranos stayed good still until the end. The end was awful. The end. I think he was told not to do any more. David Chase, the writer. And Edward says, the thing with The Sopranos is that a New Jersey family would never kill a New York boss. Yes. You're right. No chance. The Amphitheater. Star Trek was good up to the Enterprise and Deep Space Nine. The rest of it, I'd prefer would go into a big black hole. Sorry, Frankie. I know you like the newer ones. Yeah, well, I did, Deep Space. I got a game on that. Someone bought me a game, and it was Deep Space Nine. I said, I've never watched that. I watched it, played the game. What am I like? Minor Page. I like Harold Lloyd, yes, and Laura. That's two of my faves. Harold Lloyd, he did one of the most death-defying stunts ever. And it was a clock on a skyscraper. I see him going around, fucking holding onto it. Incredible stunt. Great Harold Lloyd. Underrated. Glad you mentioned him, Myra. Thank you. And Laura Lenardi. And that's still a good series, though. Yeah. But get on to them ones I've just mentioned. I think Edward's seen You're on it. That was good. It is great anyway. Bryan Cranston. Spotless, brilliant. And The Outsider. Get in. I fractured my wrist, says The Sky at Night, when I was about 7 or 8 jumping off a swing in the park. I tried to jump off the swing and land on my feet, but crumpled, and my weight went on my arm and wrist. The pain was nasty. Yeah. But it just shows you, as I said, I broke my neck. There was no pain until 10 years later. Mary. Frank, that profile on Facebook in respect of his son who died, Adam, different from his YouTube profile. I don't know. I don't like different names. I got hacked because of that. Not because of him. Not because of Chris or anything, but I got hacked because of it. And I've lost lots of friends. They won't let me back on. They think I'm a fraud. Or from me being a fucking fraud. So calm, please. Calmer, Frank. Don't know what your problem with him is, man, and best wishes are. I've got no fucking problem. I just don't like different names, that's all, by the same person. I'm fucking bothered. That was good, The Outsider. I really enjoyed that, says The Sky at Night. Thank you. I never got into Star Trek as a kid. Star Wars, defo, but I haven't seen 1 minute of Star Wars. I have to get onto this. Also had to change profiles because of his anti-Fenway and Liverpool campaign. Have a bit of understanding. We all look at all this. I don't like. Fucking hell. I'm not going to fucking explain myself on my own podcast. I'm sorry. I'm not going to explain. This is my fucking podcast. My football one is my podcast. And I'm not going to explain and, have a bit of understanding. I'm against, well, you're against and he's against the owners. But that's about it. I do understand a lot of things. But all I said was, why is he coming out with another fucking name? He came on with Chris Dix. Then all of a sudden, Adam Chris Dix. Fucking hell. I'm being honest, if I was fucking after him, and as you said, he has to change his profile and that, and I seen Adam Chris Dix. I'd say that's that fucking Chris Dix who was, you know what I mean? I'm fucking pathetic. Come on. Sorry to have a go, but, if you don't like it, just don't fucking bother coming on there. That's all. Sky says, I love Laurel and Hardy and the Marx Brothers and the Three Stooges. The old ones are the best. Yeah. The Marx Brothers, so funny. And the Coppite, come on, Leicester, beat Arsenal. We are too good anyway. Fuck them. Liverpool, top of the league. And Mary Stan, just said the Sky at night. Sci-fi isn't for everyone. I can watch sci-fi for a while, but prefer sci-fi based on it rather than. Yes. Yeah. Totally agree. Totally, utterly agree. What's extraterrestrial Sky at night? I'll tell you what you can get on. Which is good. Charlie Sheen. And it's, but as I said, YouTube gives you 2 titles. One of them is They Are Here. And the other one is Arrived or something like that. Not Arrival with Amy and Jeremy Renner, Arrival, that film. That's a cracking film as well. Arrival, like that. So They Are Here with Charlie Sheen, or the other title. Same film, but they come out with another title as well, as The Arrival, or They've Arrived, or something like that. It's really good. And even the special effects is good. Charlie Sheen. Has anybody seen it? And Myra says, great series, The Ice Chaparral and the Big Bonanza TV show. Yeah, you always get the like the Bonanza, you know the music, don't you? And you haven't seen it for years. Down, 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 down. The Ice Chaparral, the lead actor in that was fucking awful. He couldn't act a goat either. Leif Erikson, he was awful in all his the films. I've seen him in a science fiction one called, what's it called? And it was like Invasion of Martians, going back there. And he's the dad. Couldn't act a goat. You know, he's been changed over. Oh, fucking awful. But yet, Myra, it was good. Yeah, it was good. The thing, but he couldn't act a goat. I thought I seen something. It wasn't a UFO. No, it wasn't. Have you seen the 51st State? As it was says down. Yeah. I went down to see Robert Carlyle to see if he was any relation to me. I mentioned it before. I'm not going over it again. So you must have gone and made a cup of tea when I was saying it about the 51st State and Robert Carlyle, Vicky Tomo. And the Sky says, yeah, that's with some of the 51st State was funny when Robert Carlyle goes into the Man United pub and lets off flares before doing the bunk and into a waiting car. Yeah. And he walks into the pub, they all stare at him because he had the top on, didn't he? Listen, boys and girls, I'm going to finish now. I'm sorry about this, but I'm in fucking pain here. And I don't take painkillers. So enjoy your what's left of Friday. I mean Saturday. Enjoy the films I recommended. The Illusionist and Indictment. Just watch the Indictment. True story. Watch it. James Woods is superb. And for that, I just have to thank you, honestly, for joining me. Myra Page, lovely lady. Thanks for joining me today. And I'll see the rest of you tomorrow, post-match. Post-match. What time's the kick-off? Is it 2 o'clock? Are we having one of those stupid kick-off times? 2 or 3? If it's a 2 o'clock kick-off, I'll see you at 4. If it's at hang on. If it's a 3 o'clock, I'll see you at 5. Sky and Samuel Jackson. Yeah, he became a Liverpool supporter because of when he came over. Said he had good filming there. The snooty Southern press questioned him about Liverpool and whether it was a nice place. Snobbishly, yeah. And Sam said, have you ever been to Liverpool? That's right, he did say it. And he wears his shirt with pride, you know. Said that, Samuel L. Jackson. I'll tell you who else loved Liverpool. You might know the name though. But if you ever watch Alien, there's a fellow black actor named Yaphet Kotto. Yaphet Kotto. He was in Midnight Run and, you know, with De Niro and things like he's been in loads. Alien. He was the only black actor in Alien. And I seen him at the Playhouse, not the Playhouse. Yet the Playhouse in a thing called Fences. Went and seen him, got his autograph. Big fella he was. And he said, you have a fantastic city. What a beautiful city. What beautiful people. That's what he said. You fat cotton. He said no. American actor. And do you ever remember Hill Street Blues? I went to see a play there, I forget what it was called, with Ferrillo. Oh, what's his name? Proper name. But he played Ferrillo, Captain Ferrillo, in the Hill Street Blues. He was down there as well. Got his autograph. And there's with 2. What's that? There's with 2. Mark Simons. Oh, Mark, I'm going now. God blame me, I've been on since 10:30. It's going off at 1 o'clock. It's nearly 2.5 hours. Oh, kick off. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ezra. I'm sorry. Tired. And I want to go to bed. Oh, the lonely anthem. What song was that in? Oh, what was it? I'll tell you what it was in. Was it Richard Dreyfuss? That's it. You got it there even before I said it. Here's what I said it. I just got and Mark, boss, God bless Frank from Sunny. Give it back to Spain. I'm one of these fellas who wants to, give everyone back what they deserve. It's landlocked. It belongs to Spain. I want Italy to come over and take over the Republic of Liverpool. I want to be Italian. And I had 2 jobs over there in Italy. One at the Lord Byron College in Rome, and another one in another college down on Messina. And other circumstances stopped me from going. But I would have been living there today in Italy. And this guy, yeah, he was good over that, Sam. He said, I've actually been to Liverpool and I found the people nice. It shut the host up of this, yeah. I think it was, yeah. Don't forget he fucking questioned same fella, Jonathan Prick, where he was talking to that other prick, Ringo Starr. And I miss nothing up there. I don't miss Liverpool. And he was fucking made up, Jonathan was. And the fucking crowd cheers. You remember? His audience. That's what they think about us. Say, fuck them. George, Alan. Oh, show what? Show what? The Sky at Night. It was of great importance once. Oh, yeah, well, the fucking hell, it's all over now. What can we fucking do? We haven't got a navy. Given its geographical, position, it's hardly surprising the entrance into the Med. Yeah. 17-12, we took that. Then, you know, Nelson, one of my great heroes, by the way, Nelson, solidified it. But it's a fucking landlocked thing. It's Spain. It's Spain. Fucking NATO owns us. I mean, America owns us with bases. They got fucking loads of bases in here, you know. They fucking run us. That's why, you know, there's lots of controversy. But below the surface, controversy. I don't want Americans here fucking telling us what to do. You know, they're not telling me and you, but they're telling our governments, and our governments are fucking telling us. See, they've gone on and gone like that, to Ukraine. Oh, yeah, we're going to give you the 100-year guarantee. Fuck off. We've got fucking 5.2 million kids below the poverty line, and we're giving them fucking billions. Ukraine, what the fucking hell is Ukraine? Full of Nazis. Do you know that? The Azovs, the Banderites. Want to take care of our fucking own, not fucking them. And so the Americans are pulling out of Ukraine. What fucking Biden caused. He caused all that fucking war. Not Putin. Him. That fucking arsehole should be in jail, him. But his dementia should be in fucking jail. Anyway, that's me now. And I like naval history. Do myself. But, you know, it's finished now. There's no empire. We're still trying to fucking hang on to great in the Britain. Great no more. The only fucking great in this country is Liverpool Football Club. That's it. The Republic of Liverpool. Gibraltar had loads of different regime changes over the years. Well, it hasn't. It should fucking been here. Do you remember a few years ago when the Spanish said, "Listen, we want our fucking rock back," and they dropped loads of big concrete things in the sea. Remember that? We tried to take everything. And look what's fucking caused today in this country. Oh, lovely man. Take care, everyone. Resistance is futile. Yes. Thank you, Myra Page. Love you, honestly. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going now. I'll leave that with on Myra, you know, which is nice. And a good quote, but a good comment. Resistance is futile. And on that lovely message, I thank you all. Sky at Night, Myra, everybody. Edward, Gary Corbett, Vedro, everyone. I am feeling all, I'm sorry. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Post-match. Mille grazie. Adamani. Ciao bella tutti.